Hello plant friends and welcome to my channel. I wish I had more plants. My name is Erica. I love houseplants and that's what I do on this channel. I share my houseplant journey. Today I have some fun houseplant updates to share with you guys. So I have a few new plants and I have some plants that I said goodbye to, and I also have just some fun updates on my random houseplants. I am going to share those with you, so if you would like to see that, then let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so like I mentioned in the beginning, I have quite a few planty updates for you guys, but before that I would like to say I'm sorry for disappearing again. I feel like I might be doing that from time to time because, yeah, I don't know, my depression just keeps coming back and beating my ass and it's very annoying, but it is what it is. Today is a good day and we are filming and that is very nice and it makes me very happy. So I'm sorry. Bear with me. Please be patient because yeah, it's a journey. Anyways, now I would like to move on to planty business, and I would like to start from the plants that I had to say goodbye to. Actually, the reason why I had to say goodbye to them was because I had spider mite infestation. I might still have it. I'm not sure actually, but I hope I don't. I treated all of my plants. I treated them off camera. I just did it and it took me a week. Well, actually it took me like 2 days, but I did half of it on Sunday and then the week happened, and I feel like lately I am living only on the weekends and my weekdays are just work. But anyways, now it's not about that. So whenever I have some kind of a pest infestation, I just treat my whole collection all together just to have a bit of peace of mind. I also like wash all of my plants and then spray them out. So that's what I did, and now hopefully I don't have any more spider mites, but I might from time to time just go around, spray them out a little bit with the same solution. And some of my plants were infested quite a bit, and some of the other plants just died on their own in the meantime, because I didn't take care of them. And there were also a few plants that I was like, I really don't love these plants anymore and they don't look great. So now it's a good opportunity to get rid of it and be done with it and not feel too bad. And there weren't actually too many of all of these plants I had to say goodbye to. I did film a little bit of them, so I'm gonna insert either a picture or a little footage here so you can see how they looked like when I parted with them. I wanna just start by naming the plants. So the first one I threw out was my little fiddle leaf fig. It was the Bambino one, so it actually lost quite a bit of leaves prior to the point of infestation. I underwatered it, so I cut off the top and then it pushed out this beautiful second top, but it was just really infested and I didn't want to take risks with the rest of my collection, so I decided to say goodbye to this plant and I tossed it without trying to treat it. So yeah, I don't have this baby anymore, which is sad, but such is life sometimes. Then I also said goodbye to all of my pink princess cuttings because, once again, I feel like this was one of the plants that did have a lot of spider mites on it, and I did keep the top cutting. I treated the top cutting very thoroughly. I washed out every single leaf, and I am keeping that one. And actually I have some pretty exciting plans for it. I will tell you a bit later, but anyways, all the cuttings of pink princess is gone. Then this one was literally the worst infestation, and it was my Syngonium confetti, and I feel so sad for this one because I loved this plant and I feel like the one that I had such a nice, I want to say variegation, but I don't know if that's a variegation actually, the splashes, like, you know, the confetti part, and I feel like it was so freaking beautiful, but yeah, it was terribly infested. Like, you can see clumps of I don't even know what, but anyways, I tossed it. I didn't even take a cutting. I just got rid of it and decided to save the rest of my collection and sacrifice this one. So yeah, that one is a goner. Then the other ones I want to talk about are neon pothos and marble queen pothos. So yeah, these were cuttings anyways, they weren't doing too great, so I decided to toss them. I did keep 3 wines of Marble Queen pothos for a specific reason, which I'm again telling you a little later. The rest I threw out They weren't too infested, but they weren't doing great, and I just decided to toss them out. So yeah, these two are gone. Then the other one that I also tossed out but kept a little cutting is my Monstera Sandeliana, and this one was in the corner with the biggest infestation, so but also it has not been growing great for me, and it's been growing so annoyingly, and it's just been shooting these freaking long tendrils without any leaves, without anything for a while now. And yeah, I just got fed up with it and I tossed it. I kept two small cuttings, so I still have a little bit of it, but the big plant is gone. Then the other one I also just recently repotted together with you guys, and it was my Scindapsus pictus, but again, it's just been not doing great. Honestly, it never recovered. The leaves were always curly, and I do have a beautiful Scindapsus exotica. So yeah, the Scindapsus is gone. I tossed it and I said goodbye to it. And I also did the same with this Pothos and Joy. It's been losing leaves lately, a lot of them. I repotted it. The roots were fine. It wasn't rotten. It wasn't anything. I was watering it normally, and I don't know, it was just getting really unhappy. So I also tossed it because I loved this plant. I feel like it's so cute, and I'm probably gonna get one in the future again, but for now I tossed it. I don't have it anymore. It was not doing great at all, and it was just losing more and more leaves, and so yeah. Then I have these two last ones that I really don't want to talk about, but I guess let's just rip the band-aid off and just do it. So the first one is, do you remember this huge, beautiful Hoya crassipetiolata, this huge totem? And I took it off and it was not doing great at all. I don't know, these cuttings didn't do great and the potted plant didn't do great. It just kept losing more and more leaves and it was just drying off. The leaves were completely dry, crunchy. So again, I kept a few vines that I'm gonna take cuttings off and give it one last chance. I'm not hoping for much, but I would like to have some more of this Hoya because it was so beautiful. I really liked the way the leaves were green but had that black margin around them. It was really, really pretty. So that's a shame, but it is what it is. And yeah, I don't have the whole beautiful thing anymore. I decided to toss it and just keep a few cuttings. And then the last one is my beautiful Cactus spiralis, and I'm so sad about this one. I saw it starting rotting from the bottom and I did nothing about it because at that point it was already too late. So I just let it rot on my windowsill and just watched it slowly lose its life juice, and it was sad, and this is how it ended up looking when I tossed it out. But yeah, it's done now, it's gone, and sometimes that just happens, you know, sometimes cacti just rot. So yeah, this is more or less the list that I purged, and there were actually a few plants that evaded the purge, so they were on the table with the purge plants that I separated because I didn't want anything else to touch them. And one of those plants, for example, was my bird of paradise, the small one that I grew from the seed, but then the time came to toss it and I don't know, I just looked at it and I was like, oh my god, this baby, and I grew it from the seed. So I just ended up repotting it into a bigger pot and giving it another chance because again, it's my baby. So yeah, there were a few plants like that, but I did lose quite a few as well. But anyways, now that portion of this video is done, and now I actually want to talk to you about my new plants. So during this period, I don't know, it's been like a month since I last filmed, and I got quite a few plants in the meantime. Not quite a few, it's like 4 new plants, and I cannot wait to share them with you. Actually guys, if you are following me on my Instagram, you probably already saw some of those plants, and if you're not following me, then you can go and follow me there. I'm trying to be more active and just upload more pictures. Of course, yeah, I have my hiccups because I've never been the social media kind of person. This is something new for me, but I am trying to get back on track and just get back into the, you know, groove of posting stuff about my plants. So yeah, anyways, long story short, go follow me on Instagram because I shared some of these plants. But now let's talk about new plants that I got. So I'm gonna start from the one that I got the most time ago. When I got it, I was so happy. I was so in love. I still am, but it looks like this. I was lifting it up now and I knocked it even further. Oh. Okay, look. So this is Alocasia mycoliciana. What the hell is that? What the... That better not be a trip. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my god. There is something that resembles trip or a fungus gnat. I still cannot tell them apart when they're mature. Please don't let me have trips. I'm gonna literally lose my mind. Anyways, this is my Alocasia mycoliciana. I was so in love when I got it. And look, it's pushing out new leaf. But you know what? I saw it when I was taking it. I was like, why is it so sad? And I just lifted it up and look, it doesn't have any roots. It doesn't have freaking anything left anymore. It does have a bit of root here. Like you can still see like a few, but damn, this is so sad. So anyways, I wanted to film this, and after this I think I'm just gonna chop off this big leaf, the one that's yellowing, and I'm just gonna take this and put it maybe in sphagnum moss or something to let it reroot. This is so sad. What the hell? I'm so freaked out now. I really hope I don't have trips, because that would be horrible. Why are you still here? Okay, so that was super chaotic. I'm so sorry. Anyways, that was the first plant. It's horrible. And the fact that that's how it looks like makes me so extremely terrified for the last plant on this list. But we're gonna get to that. So remember how this first one looks like, because it's not fun. Second plant I want to share with you. This Vanda orchid. I want to say beautiful Vanda orchid, but it's not too sexy at the moment. So it has this long stem. It lost a few leaves since I have it. I don't know why. It's not like I was mistreating it. I was so careful with it. It lost also a flower, and this was one of the plants that I posted on my Instagram, and I'm gonna show you a picture, of course, how it looked like with the flowers, because those flowers were freaking insane. I've never seen such a color on flowers that were natural. That was very cool, and I am obsessed with this plant, and I want it to flower more, and it has a bunch of flower spikes coming out. So here, there is more on my side. You can see some here. So I hope it's gonna rebloom for me, and look at these roots. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna be chopping it and letting it reroot in soil, because yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. Honestly, I swear I didn't mess up on this one. I take accountability for all the other ones, but this one I didn't mess up, I swear. It just started dying on its own. Anyways, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. But yeah, I am so excited. I've never had a Vanda orchid before. I've never even seen them live in person ever before. So when I saw this in the store, there were only 3 of them. One was white, one was the color that I had, which is like this purple blue, which is super pretty. And then the third one was this dark, speckly, like brownish reddish with some like whiter spots. I don't know, like, you know, when orchids have that like dark burgundy color-y that is like splashy, that kind of. But anyways, I chose this one and I'm so obsessed. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be rerooting this baby and putting it into the soil. Okay, now move on to plant number 3, and that plant is this ginormous McDowell. I think it's McDowell because it actually just says philodendron. And you know what's weird? I already took out the label, but I bought this in a garden center and it had a label from plants.com. I paid 13 euros for this baby, but when I checked on their website, the same sized plant was around 50. That's super confusing for me, and I don't know why it's like that, but yeah, I saw it, I got it, and now I have it. I didn't know it was a McDowell, which I think it's McDowell, right? It is, right? This is how it looks like. I googled the pictures. This is the newest leaf, by the way.
Sorry, I didn't understand, but I found something else. Do you want to know why I see images before I fall asleep?
No, that's creepy. Nobody was talking to you.
Sorry, I'll leave you today.
Google being creepy as hell. I don't like that. Anyways, I think it's a McDowell. So yeah, I got it. But it's really pretty. I have big plans for it. You will see everything in my next video. And now, the star of the show, the star of this video, the star of my whole month, of this whole year, to be honest. I am obsessed, I am in love, I am terrified of owning this, but here she is. Look at her! Look at this leaf. Look at this freaking leaf. Are you crazy? Look at this leaf. Look at this. It has a little bit of browning here already, and on this smallest leaf also, which was perfect moon. But when I got it, these leaves were pristine, so they were all looking like this. The second day of me having this plant, I built my second IKEA greenhouse. I'm gonna insert some footage for you to see. It has only this plant inside. Well, now I also put a little bit of my peperomia hope cuttings in there because I unfortunately broke a branch when I was treating it. So sad, but anyways, this is the queen of that greenhouse. I didn't weatherproof it the way I did this one. I'm still going to silicone in the windows, but I don't know if I'm gonna put silicone all around it. But I don't know, I'm so terrified, guys. I don't know, I want to repot it, like I want to see what's inside, you know? I don't know, I should repot it, right? But I'm terrified because I repotted the Micholiciana and it's basically the same plant, just this one has variegation on it. And I don't know, it's so fragile. I'm so bad with fragile plants and I'm obsessed with this one. I don't want to lose it. I cannot lose it. Oh, I didn't even tell you how I got this plant. Oh my god, oh my god. I didn't even tell you how I got this plant. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I don't know what's going on. I haven't filmed in a while and I feel like I have a lot to share. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while and it's like I'm talking to a friend. I got this plant on Valentine's Day from my boyfriend. Can you believe it? I never planned on owning this plant. Well, not at least in this apartment, not at least in my current financial situation. I don't know. I just didn't, okay? I just didn't. And so it was Valentine's Day. And I had an appointment to go to psychologist, but I overslept that. And then I was upset in the morning that now, because I overslept so much, I will have to go to work late. And I will be late to coming back, and it's Valentine's Day. And I was just so upset. But anyways, before I ended up going to work and my boyfriend was driving me with a car, I still managed to buy some flowers and chocolates for him. Because, I don't know, I just wanted to do something sweet. So I did that. And he took me to work, and after the whole long day he was taking me back and he picked me up and he had sushi, and I was like, oh my god, that is so sweet, like that was so extremely sweet. And then we were coming back in and he was like, so have you been a good girl today? And I was like, yeah, probably, you know, like I was still a little after the whole day. He was like, well then if you've been a good girl, then you can have all the flowers that are on the table when you step in. And I came in and there was this plant standing there and I was like, are you kidding me? I started crying, like, come on, what the hell? He just went in, he bought me this plant, he has the whole footage of this plant. I'm gonna insert this after I'm done yapping about it, but
I really hope you're gonna love this plant.
oh my god, he went to the store, he picked out the perfect one and he brought it and he put it in this giant box full of packing paper and stuff and he buckled it in. I mean, how did I get so lucky? That's freaking insane. I love him so much. And now I have this. And I'm so freaking terrified of losing it and doing something wrong. So you have to tell me, what do you do to not lose it? Because I'll do it. Please. So please let me know. How do I not kill it? And how do I make it thrive? Because come on, look at how... I have to stop yapping. Okay, I have to stop because it's insane. I am obsessed. Okay, so that took a while, but those are the 5 new plants that I have in my collection. And now, for the end of this video, I would like to just simply go through a few of my plants that I want to share some new growth updates with you, and then we can say goodbye. Okay. So, let me share some updates, some nice growth updates with you guys. And this first one, I actually have been talking a little bit about it in my previous videos, and I've been so excited and waiting to share it with you guys, and I just never did for some reason. But anyways, here it is. It's my zigzag cactus, and if you guys remember, I had this giant zigzag cactus just growing on in my window, and it was so pretty. It was so huge and beautiful, and oh my god, I can't believe I don't have it anymore. Well, I do, but not as big and luscious, but this will get there. And I overwatered it because I couldn't see. It was so high up and I could never see the soil, so I guess it was just staying moist for a while. But then a lot of you guys told me not to throw it out because I was so close of just like tossing it and being like, whatever. But I didn't. And now look at it. It's so cute. Oh, it's so big. It has a bunch of new growth coming out. It has even more smaller growth inside of there. It's really, really cool. It's really, really cute. And I'm just obsessed with this one. Oh, I'm so excited I didn't get rid of it. And yeah, so this is the growth update I wanted to share with you guys. And this next thing, I'm actually gonna take you a little lower. And this is what I want to talk about. And look at how beautiful this orchid is. It is so, so pretty. It was one of my rescue orchids. And it's sprouted new bloom. Like, how beautiful. I don't have, like, I think this is maybe the second time when orchid rebloomed for me, and I am obsessed. I am so happy. It is so beautiful. It is so pretty and perfect, and I just wanted to share with you guys because I feel like it's so, so, so cute. This next update, I don't know. I mean, I guess I should have expected it's coming, but I didn't. And this is my Thai constellation, and look at the pot it's in right now. It is so small. It got root rot, you guys. I watered it once and it got root rot. And it was so sad because I noticed that it wasn't looking like it's taking in the water, even though the soil was moist. Not like staying moist for a while, but I watered it and it was moist and, you know, throughout a few days as it was drying, but it didn't look like it was getting any water, so I unpotted it and I potted it in here in terracotta, and it did look like it was doing better. Now again, it's looking quite thirsty, and I think I'm gonna unpot it again and just check it one more time because I don't want to lose it. I don't want to play with fire and be like, maybe it's gonna get better. I just want to be sure, so maybe I'm gonna unpot it, quickly check the roots. If everything is okay, it's going back in and it's gonna stay there for a bit then. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know it had root rot, maybe still has root rot, so I will be checking the soil on this baby, and not the soil but the roots, and hopefully everything is okay now, but we will see. This is the update I wanted to share you about my Thai constellation. And then the last thing I want to share with you is I'm again gonna take you lower, and I'm gonna actually take you to my other shelf. These are my Monstera elbow cuttings. You guys, look at how crazy this is. Look at them. They are growing so well. Every single cutting is growing, and even the base cutting that I kept for myself is starting to sprout a little nub, so I am so excited. It was 100% success. I don't want to jinx it just yet, of course, but so far so good. They look happy, they look healthy, and maybe I will be able to sell them soon. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Yeah, so that was it for the updates, I guess. And now, finally, let me say goodbye. I'm not gonna keep you any longer. so that was it for today's video, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what are your thoughts on the plants I threw out. What would you have done with it in my situation? Also, I don't know, if you're gonna be mean about it, don't let me know. I don't want to hear if you're gonna be mean. Yeah, I was so happy to make this video. It actually did bring me a lot of energy and joy, so I should do that more often, you know? So yeah, if you like this video, maybe consider giving it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I would like to reach 1,000 subscribers at some point. Maybe the next goal can be up till my birthday, which is in July, so would be nice, right? So if you haven't already, then hit that subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching this video till here and staying with me. And once again, sorry I haven't posted in a while, but I do have a few super fun videos planned upcoming, and yeah, I can't wait to film them. Stay tuned for that. You know me, now throwing all of these plants out kinda makes me wish I had more plants. See you next time, bye!